Good afternoon, everyone. Looks like all of our attendees are starting to roll in, which is awesome to see. We were saying, of course, we do these every 2 months, but it feels like it's been a little bit longer. I think we pushed this one back, Jim, maybe a week or two. So it's good to be back. It's good to see everyone. Happy to have everyone join us today and so many participants, attendees in the audience. It's awesome. Guess we'll probably wait as usual for a few minutes to let everyone join in.
Maybe we do this. Put in the question box where you're joining us from. We always like to do this to see, because we get people all over the country and sometimes other parts of the world. So put in the question box, where are you joining us from? Let's see what we
We have
get.
any Canadian representation in the audience? Let's see. Seeing some answers coming through. All right, Long Island, Tampa, Beaumont, California, Toronto. I'm also in
Yeah.
Toronto. Great to see some Toronto representation. I'm not sure if a lot of people are aware, but Roomvo is a Canadian-based company. We are headquartered in Toronto. I'm in our office today. So if there are any more local Torontonians, let us know. Love to see it. Medford, Oregon, Cortez, Colorado, more California, some more Canada, Red Deer, Alberta. Love to see it. This is awesome. Connecticut. Hi, Mike Phoenix. We chatted earlier this week. He said he was going to join. So happy that you were able to be with us this afternoon.
I know
This is
Mike. Hi,
awesome.
Mike. Mike gets around. He knows a lot of
Mike
people.
is the best. All over. This is awesome. I'm seeing tons of representation across the states. Um, Amazing. Okay. You know what? It looks like majority of people are here, so I feel like we should, just kick things off.
Yes.
So as always, appreciate everybody taking time out of your day to join us this afternoon. I always look forward to co-hosting these Roomvo University webinars. I think it's a great time for us all to learn from one another, bring in industry experts to learn a little something that we might not already know. And it's a great way to showcase new products and new learnings and really just take the time to kind of step back from the busy day to day of being on the floor, in the showroom, in the warehouse, whatever it might be, and learn a little something. So thank you all for being with us this afternoon. As always, to introduce my amazing co-host, Jim. He is the founder and president of Flooring Success Systems. As you know, he's an internationally known coach and trainer who's been helping tons of flooring dealers across Canada and the US grow their business since 2007. His methods have helped thousands of retailers get more customers, boost profits, and stand out from the big box stores. And we've been doing these webinars with Jim for years at this point. So it feels like Jim's part of the Roomvo family. So, as always, Jim, thanks for being here. I absolutely could not do this without you.
Oh, that's awesome. And I've loved working with Roomvo. Roomvo's awesome. I recommend them every chance I get. If you don't have Roomvo, get Roomvo. Gosh darn it. Um, so I'm particularly happy to have Alex, our guest on today, because we're going to be talking about social proof and reviews and how to get more mileage out of that, and a whole thing that you guys are going to love. I promise. I want to have a quick discussion about how many of you, when prospects are online in your area and they're looking for flooring, what is the unspoken question on every prospect's mind? Put it in the question box. What do you think the unspoken question is on every prospect's mind who's looking for flooring? Give me your best guess. Put it in the question box. Unspoken question. Okay, Ashley says price. Who else? Brian says, how much is this going to cost me? Okay. Alliance Floor Source says reputation, credibility. Aaron says longevity. Michael says, is this who I want to do business with? Okay, those are all really good answers, but they're not quite what I'm looking for. Here is the unspoken question on every consumer's mind. And that is, why should I do business with you versus every one of your competitors? Why should I do business with you versus your competitors? Now, sometimes price plays into that, sometimes credibility, sometimes, how long you've been in business. Sometimes there are different answers to that question, but ultimately, it's that unspoken question, why should I do business with you versus your competitors? And all other things being equal, the company that does the best job answering that unspoken question is going to have a big advantage over their competition. Okay. And one of the most powerful answers to that question is reviews, testimonials. What others say about you is 100 times more effective than what you say about yourself, even if you're 100 times more eloquent. A 5-star review that's grammatically incorrect and has typos and it's just singing your praises is going to convince that person, answer that question better than a professionally designed flyer or brochure that you paid thousands of dollars to have made just perfect with all the colors exactly right. Okay. So think about how you make purchase decisions. How many times have you wanted to go to a restaurant? It's going to be your anniversary, maybe it's your 25th anniversary, and somebody says to you, "Oh, you have to go to Luigi's. They're the best Italian restaurant in town. Their service is incredible. It's the lighting is fantastic. Their dishes are really unique." I mean, you're that's going to carry more weight than the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in ad spend that everybody else is doing to try to get you to come to their restaurant. That testimonial, that social proof. And today is you're going to see is all about turbocharging that social proof and answering that question. So Reed, we were talking before the webinar, and Reed had some really good points about, how we use reviews and, just in our day-to-day purchase. So Reed, why don't you talk about that? And I thought they were very thought-provoking.
Yeah, some questions that really came to mind, and maybe you guys can answer these in the chat as well. Are how many of you are currently using customer reviews or testimonials on your website? You can just answer in the chat if you're doing that. What about what are maybe some of the biggest challenges that you face as business owners when it comes to collecting social proof from customers? And to really kind of double down on the importance of that social proof, you as a consumer, to Jim's point, maybe it's when you're looking for a new restaurant to eat at or a new store to shop at. When was the last time you made a buying decision because of a review that you saw or a social post that you saw? These are all topics that we're going to cover today. And so I'm super excited to introduce Alex, who is a member of the Embed Social team that specializes in helping businesses enhance their online presence through user generated content as well as social media integrations. With years of experience supporting clients worldwide, Alex focuses on simplifying the digital engagement and helping organizations build trust through authentic customer experiences. And so Roomvo is proud to be partners with Embed Social, and we're incredibly excited to have Alex join us today so that we can share more about this partnership and how all of you in the audience today will be able to benefit from some of the tools and the overall Embed Social platform that's available to you. So, Alex, thanks for joining us. Super excited to have you here with us today.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for the nice introduction. I'm super excited to share my experience in front of all of you. So I am Alex, and right now I will.
Alex,
Yeah.
Alex, now we have a first today. We were talking beforehand. Now we've had, uh, guests come in from different parts of the world. Israel was our last one that was outside the States. Tell
Right,
everyone where you're joining us from.
right. So I'm joining from a very small country. I'm not sure if you heard about it until now. It is in Europe. It is called Macedonia, and there are around 1.5 million people in the whole country. Uh,
Wow.
I am now
Yeah,
based.
Roomvo's going global. This is awesome.
That's right. That's right.
And
Uh,
Alex is our first Macedonian guest expert.
That is true. And it's almost 9 o'clock for Alex. So this is dedication to Roomvo. This is dedication to flooring retailers. And so, yeah, like we said, Alex, we're happy to have you join us. We know that you have a presentation prepared that we're going to walk and talk through. So we'll kick it off to you so that we can start sharing more about your expertise in the Embed Social platform overall.
Perfect. Yep. Sounds good. Then I can just start with share my presentation and explain how reviews can help shape your business and share my experience from previous customers that were near bankruptcy, but then with the power of testimonials, word of mouth, they turned this around and are now thriving in their industry. I just want to take 2 minutes to tell you more about our company. It is called Embed Social, and we help with displaying reviews on your website. And in just a few minutes, you will get this all on all done on your website. It will work automatically. And as we partnered with Roomvo, they are doing all the technical stuff, all the things that need to be done to have this on your website. So it is pretty simple, pretty easy. In just a few minutes, you can have everything on your website and book more uh, book more meetings with your clients or and get more sales from your website visitors. In a down market, it is pretty important to make every website visitor count. So our widgets are tailored for businesses across all industries, and with these features, you will streamline your operations, your customer engagement, and will drive more measurable results. Why Embed Social? So we have more than 15 years of social media API experience, uh, particularly with Facebook and Google. We use their official API integration, which means that everything that you see on your website, everything is already approved by Google, and Google reads that stuff. So that gives also a slight boost to your SEO department. Also, Embed Social is ISO certified, which means that for a few years now we have the information security management system in place. So everything, all your data and the customers' data are totally safe. We have the multi-language settings to have the translations of the reviews and the entire platform to multiple different languages. And we also have dedicated support through live chat or email messages throughout the whole day. So this is one of our products that I will be showing you today. I will mention the most important part. It is reviews management platform, and as I mentioned previously, it is for businesses across all industries. We talked about this at the beginning. So from a report from 2021, it says that 89% of consumers are highly likely to use a business that responds to all of its online reviews. So it is important to receive reviews from your customers, to display them on your website, but it is also important to reply to those reviews. When other clients, potential clients, check your reviews, they want to see that you engage with them. If you have a bad review, they want to see that it is taken care of. So even a bad review is better than no review at all. So if you do have reviews, I highly recommend to put them on your website. Roomvo will do that setup for you, and afterwards you just see the benefits.
I have a question about that one actually, because someone in the audience, as well as just in general, I feel that consumers who are more disgruntled, they seem to be the ones that are really quick and happy to write a poor review. Sometimes it's harder to get a more positive review out of customers than it is to get a negative review. But you're suggesting that any type of review is ultimately more favorable than nothing?
That's correct. So what if you have something bad on your site and you do not receive the bad review, and then you just keep going with that bad feature or bad site, and whenever you receive the first negative review about that, you will immediately jump into it and resolve it, so all the next clients do not face that same issue. Maybe something in the service is wrong that you think you are doing right, but there is a different picture from the other side. So it is better to have even bad reviews so you can improve and give better services to your clients and maybe the potential leads,
Yeah, I really
if
like
that
that
makes sense.
actually. Thinking about it, there's kind of like two positives that come out of a negative review. One is that you as a business owner are made aware, hey, this is something that we're doing that our customers don't like, we need to fix it. But then for other prospective customers, they can actually see how you handle a bad review, how you respond to it, what your demeanor, tone, and like sentiment are like. So they know, hey, if I were to ever run into this problem with this retailer, I know they're professional and I know they're going to handle it well, because there are unforeseen issues that you will uncover every now and then, especially in this industry. And it's not only about recognizing that issue, but it's about how you handle it. So I think that's great.
Yeah,
That's
uh,
important for all of us
that's
to hear. So thank you.
that's correct. It also gives the impression that uh, if something bad happened a few days ago, but it is not happening anymore, and I'm researching about your services, I can see that the issue was resolved in just a few days, maybe in just a few hours, and that will give me a very positive impact because I know that there are people behind this service, behind this company that actually care about us, about the clients. So that gives a positive impact, even though initially the review is negative. Okay, and another report says that 77% of consumers always read online reviews when browsing for local businesses. And I completely agree with that because whenever I want to buy something online or reserve a service, I always read for the reviews. About our product Embed reviews, we have the highest rating from G2. So G2 is a platform that is giving ratings based on customer testimonials, is giving ratings of the softwares. And our reviews management software is highest rated on this platform. Uh, our widgets work on almost all of the websites, and at this moment, uh, our services are trusted by more than 300,000 websites around the world. And here on this screen, you can see some of the testimonials that we receive. The last two are from G2. I mentioned you can see that from the logo. Those are from G2, and the first two are from Google. You can have all these on your website. I quickly just wanted to share a client testimonial that we worked a few weeks ago. So this is the latest, like bigger case study that we did with this client. So we've helped them book more with just a Google reviews widget displayed on their website. I will quote what they said. It was the only platform that could scale with us. Everything else was too static or too manual. Embed Social just made it simple to go global. And with our partnership with Roomvo, I have no doubts that it will generate a lot of positive benefits for your company. So what you can achieve with this integration, with this partnership? So you can actually just book more, make more sales with the testimonials widget. We also have a Google badge that can be displayed on the website. This will also help improve the local SEO, so you will rank higher on Google. It will give you a slight boost in the SEO. The autoresponder for the reviews, as we discussed previously, it is pretty important to have responses to the reviews. And if you don't have the time to do that, you just place an autoresponder and with your own text, and you can customize it for different star ratings. In just a few minutes, the answer will be shared on your reviews. And actually, with the widget on your website, you can collect more reviews, because the widget on your website comes with a button that says leave a review. And when website visitors click on it, they can leave a review directly on your Google location or on your Facebook page. So this will improve your image on Google, your count of reviews, and it is important for Google to have more reviews and to actually have fresh reviews. So it is better to have 3 reviews from the last 5 weeks compared with 20 reviews, but all of them are from the last 5 years. Okay, so the autoresponder, how it works, it is already approved by the Google API, and it is just one click to enable it, and Roomvo will make that setup for you, and this will make the widget interactive and will build trust among your website visitors automatically and just in a few seconds.
So the autoresponder is that's the one where they're clicking on the leave a review, and am I understanding that correctly? I just want to make sure it's clear.
Yeah, when website visitors click
Uh-huh.
the button leave a review on your website, and they will be prompted to leave a review on your Google location. And when they leave the review, after around 15 minutes, our system will send a reply to that Google review. We don't want to make it immediately, because this way people will notice that it is an automatic option. But after 15 minutes, it makes sense to receive a reply on that review. So imagine that you leave a review to some business, and after 15 minutes you receive a reply on that review. In my country, it is almost impossible to receive that fast reply on the Google review.
And so the reply is like the owner of the, like if I had Jimbo's flooring store, somebody leaves
Okay.
Jimbo's flooring store a 5-star review, your autoresponder responds as Jimbo's floors.
Yes,
Like the
that's correct.
owner of
Because
the store is responding.
yes, that is correct.
Is
Because
that is that AI powered?
we have two options here. The first option is to have it powered by AI, and the reply will be kind of personalized based on the rating and based on the text that is in the review. The second option is, if you want to have only your own words, you can create, let's say, for 5-star ratings, you can create autoresponder with the text, and it will be the same text sent to those 5-star reviews. But for 4 stars or the negative reviews, you can create different text. After a while, you can just change it to a different reply, the content inside. But if you don't want to have, let's say, the same kind of text, you can just choose the option AI, and all of the replies will be different and personalized based on the content inside of the review.
Okay. It's an important feature. That's a really, if you're a busy business owner and I think all of your reviews should have a response, and this just makes it very easy for the business owner.
I agree. I agree. It is also important because it is after 15 minutes, and if you don't like the answer, you can always change it later. You can let the autoresponder worry about that, and when you have the time, you can just search through the last reviews and see which of the response you want to edit, and you can easily change it within just a seconds. In your opinion, what do you think would be better for a business, to have the AI reply or maybe your own text as a default message?
I think the AI responder would be better because if you've got 10 5-star reviews and your reply is exactly the same in all of
Right.
them, I think mixing it up is better.
I agree. That's a nice solution, and I agree with that option. Around 80% of our clients are using the AI for the replies, and we have the option to change the description. If you don't like how uh, the response is sent, you can change the description. You can change the prompt for the AI, and it will be based on your latest description. Next, I want to show you about from which social media platforms we can collect the reviews. So we can collect them from Facebook, Google, Trustpilot, Yelp, and if you have some custom reviews in your device, you can just set it up through a CSV file, and or just send it to us to Roomvo, and we will have them displayed in the widget on your website. If you don't see the platform here in the first four, don't worry about it. We can always get them from our site, and these are API integrated. I think the Google reviews are the most used ones. Maybe previously it was Facebook a couple of years ago, but recently the Google ones and also Trustpilot are the most important ones and are the most requested from our current customers. So we have more than 80 widgets and badges that you can choose with. You can play around with them if you don't like one design for your website, because there is no one solution that fits for all the website designs. We have custom templates, custom designs to fit multiple designs and multiple websites, and that is why we created more than 80 widget templates. And you can, if you don't like maybe the colors or the shape or anything that you see in the widget, it can be changed. We also have a box for writing our own design, and with AI it is pretty simple. You just insert please make this design or upload an image, and it will create the design for us, and it will look perfect on your website. All the new reviews, once it is live on your website, all the new reviews that you receive, they will automatically go on your website. You don't need to do anything else. So it is like set it and forget it. This is also an important feature. It is SEO snippets. So whenever people search on Google for your business, they will see star ratings beneath on the website. So if you don't this already, you can just type in your website or your services to come out on Google, and you won't see these star ratings. But with our partnership with Roomvo, these star ratings will be also shown on not only on your website, but when people search on Google, and they will be able to see star ratings. This is important to beat the competition because it looks better, and we've seen people clicked on pages that actually have star snippets on Google search, compared with uh, pages that do not have any star snippets, because it takes your attention, it looks better, and people just click on it more. And this also slightly boosts the SEO and will give you a better position on Google. Uh, as I mentioned previously, we have the option to leave a review button on your website. here you have two options. The first one is to collect the reviews in your own internal account, or they can go directly on Google. 99% of our clients are choosing to go directly on Google because that way all of the clients can see the reviews and what people are saying. If you need a QR code for your business that you think will help you get more reviews, we can create that as well, because if you want to receive the positive review, you gotta hit the iron while it is still hot. So when you finish the job, when you finish the service, just show the QR code and people will scan it and leave a review for you. This way you are safe, and this way you are sure that you generate more positive reviews from your clients. We've seen a lot of people, even barbershops, just create a QR code, and when people are done with the service, they just scan it and collect more reviews. It works pretty good if you meet your clients in person to get the job done. This is the review responder. It is how to set it up, but you don't need to worry about that because Roomvo will do that job for you. Just wanted to quickly show you how and the setup looks. Here, this is an example if you set your own text for the reply message, and at the bottom you can see that only 5-star is selected, and you can do the same for the other star ratings. So from one dashboard you get all of this. And lastly, we are a team, dedicated customer success team of 5 people. You can see 4 of them in the picture. And right now we are 5 in the customer success team, and we are here to answer all the questions that you might have and assist with anything with the widget related, even if it is on your website. So if you have any questions, feel free to share them.
Looks like we've got some questions queuing up here. Yeah, so anybody, if you've got questions, put them in the Q&A box. As we're waiting for those to come in, Alex, do you have any example websites where you could show us what it looks like?
That would be awesome. And while you're pulling that up, so just so that it's like incredibly clear for everyone in attendance today, for any of you who are interested in learning more about the Embed Social platform and pulling reviews into your website, whether you have a Roomvo site today or you use Roomvo in some capacity, reach out to the Roomvo team. We're happy to give you some more information and help you get set up. We'll set up your account with Embed Social. We'll make sure that it gets added to your website correctly. And if you do have any ongoing questions or need support with regards to Embed Social, we will be your point of contact for that. So hopefully there are, a handful of you that are interested in learning more. We have quite a few retailers already on the Roomvo platform who are leveraging Embed Social, and we're really hoping to expand our partnership with them and bring their tools to all of you. So if you are already on Roomvo, you probably have a dedicated rep here at Roomvo, a main point of contact that you can reach out to if you have any questions, and they'll help you get set up.
So this is, going back to the beginning, we're talking about answering that unspoken question. And what Alex has done is gone through and shown you how you can very easily, really effortlessly, pull social proof into your website. He's going to show you some examples here of what that would look like on your site. Anytime you're ready, Alex, when you have a
One question has come in regarding the Roomvo Elite site and Embed Social. I'll answer that one as Alex is bringing up some examples. So if you have a Roomvo site and you just have a Roomvo Elite site on its own, it is an additional fee. If you happen to get an Elite Roomvo site through one of our Q Floors bundles, which is, of course, bundling both Roomvo services and Q Floor services, that is included in that bundled offering. So if you just came to Roomvo and got an Elite site a la carte, it's additional. If you've got a Q Floors Roomvo bundle, it's included in our partnership. So there are some of you who might have gotten a Q Floors bundle recently and we're working on your website, that's to come. But anybody who wants it on or a la carte, we can help you get set up as well. Another question, if we have a website, but it's not with Roomvo, will you help us get set up? Absolutely. We will help you get set up, whether that's connecting with your web developer to get the Embed Social review widget up on the site and making sure that we can facilitate getting that up and running for you. Do you have an example that we could share, Alex?
Yep, of course. I'll share it now. I just found.
All right.
And I'll do it now. So here is one. It is a slider review that automatically slides every second and a half. I think you can customize this if you think it is too fast. I personally think it is too fast, but this is how the customer decided to display it. You can make it, let's say, every 5 seconds to rotate. And here at the top, you can see the total rating, 4.9 rating out of his total reviews. You can see this guy has a lot of reviews on his Google location. Here in one widget, you can, if you have one Google location, that's fine. But if you have more Google locations, more than one, you can combine all of those reviews into one widget and then display them on the website.
So if you've got 5 stores with 5 different Google business setups,
right?
This aggregates them, so all 5 stores are seeing the reviews from all 5 of your Google accounts.
Yeah, you got that right. That's correct.
Oh,
All of
that's
them.
great. And this streaming that we're seeing, is this on OK Mobility's homepage?
Yeah, right now it is put on the homepage, and from what we've seen, if you want to display it on your homepage, please use this slider widget because it is better. It does not take a lot of space and it will not slow down your website. If you want to have a different layout, maybe you can consider a completely new page only for reviews. And in that case, we do not recommend the slider, but we have another layout that will show more reviews for the complete page, the whole page, because the slider takes just a little piece of the page.
Now, do these display only the 5-star reviews? Is that how that works, or does it display all of them?
We have the filters to display only 5 or only 4 and 5-star rating reviews. That is for the client to decide.
Okay.
This website in particular is displaying all of the reviews, and they are, as we can see, they are receiving a lot of reviews on a daily level. And
Yes.
you can choose whether you want to display, let's say, the latest 10, the latest 20, or maybe the latest 50 reviews, or all of them, and they will be shown here in the widget. And the next example is from Trustpilot reviews. We can see that from the logo here, and also the color of the Trustpilot reviews are with with green color compared with the Google ones, which are yellow. And we can see that here they have Trustpilot has this option to leave a title for your review and then the review text. Google does not have that option. You can only leave star rating and the text of the review. And they also added CTA buttons to read more. And once you click on it, it will take you to their listing on Trustpilot. You can customize this, and if you want to have here like book now or call us or any CTA, you can have that. You can even change the text, the color. You can place it on the top if you want, or in some corner. That's up to you and how you see it fit for your design. Here is another widget. It is with dark layout. You can see the label review button here, and this is a new feature that we worked on. It is created with AI. It gets like a highlight from all of your reviews and it creates just a small text so people can see what customers are saying about this business, and we named it social proof summary. If you want to disable it, that's fine, but if you want to keep it, I think that it looks nice. Then we have also at the bottom left corner, you can see this is a Google badge that we discussed at the beginning of the meeting. So you can have it this at the bottom left corner or top right corner, or maybe somewhere on your website embedded, and you can see as you scroll down or scroll up, it will still be shown there on the left side. And when you click on it, it will take you to the Google business location of that company. And here is another one, also displaying a slider. They disabled the header section, so they do not have the leave a review button, they do not have the aggregated star rating, the total number of reviews. They only decided to display only the reviews.
So,
And
Alex, a question someone has is, can you choose where the integration shows up on the website? Like, does the integration only show up in a separate section of the site, or can we decide specifically where the reviews appear on the home page? How particular and specific can you get with placement?
That is up to you. It is your decision to decide where to place the reviews. If you want to place it at the top, you can do that. Even at the bottom or somewhere in between, you can do that. You can even place one widget on few pages. Let's say you want the slider on your home page, then you want another widget on a separate page. You can achieve that.
can you and that's great. So it's very, very flexible and customizable. And do you pick which? Okay, so you've got reviews coming in from Google, from Trustpilot, from Facebook. Do you just have the option to pick one, or can you stream them from all of them on a single widget?
You can stream from all of them and display them in a combined widget
Okay.
on your website. Yeah.
Okay.
You can also have the option here above these reviews. You can have filters like all reviews, Google, Trustpilot, Facebook, and you can switch between them. Like, for example, you can only see the Facebook ones, you can click on them, but by default, all of them will be shown when you load the website. Another thing about the widget is that it is dynamic, it is flexible. You can see as I change the height and the width, the widget also changes, so it doesn't get cut. Even in your on your mobile, it will look perfectly. If you want to have, let's say, one widget template for mobile and another one for computer device, that is okay. You can have uh, two different templates. Even if it is the same on the same place, the same widget code, it will show differently if you want for mobile and for a computer.
What I like about this is, if you've got one of the widgets on your homepage, uh, again, the new prospect, they've never heard of your store before, and they come in and they see this, you're giving them a very, very powerful answer to the unspoken question of why should I pick you versus your competitors?
That's correct. That's correct. I agree with you. I just want to show how it will look from mobile. Here is how it will look right now from mobile. Only one at a
Oh,
time. If you want to have two at a time, that's okay.
so it's mobile friendly. It's gonna display correctly for mobile.
That's okay. That's right. Yeah. It will automatically make itself to be dynamic and to display fine on all the devices, whether you have mobile, iPad, or maybe a laptop. It will work perfectly.
Fantastic. This looks great. Do we have any other questions, Reed?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's clear. So somebody had said we'd want to make sure that because it's an aggregate of the reviews pulling in from different platforms, that the logos are highlighted, or maybe including something like sourced from, followed by the logos of the platforms that those reviews are sourced from. in these examples, it looks like they're all pulled from Google, but there could be instances where there are these Google reviews in combination with Trustpilot reviews, like they're all pulling into the same place from different platforms. So you are, in fact, highlighting those logos. I saw the example on the OK Mobility example where they all just had the Google logo, but in theory, they would have reviews from everywhere.
Yes, and that's correct. We can even make the logo bigger uh, if you want. So Google, Trustpilot, Facebook, Yelp, or any other platform, they will have that logo here. And if you want, we can make it bigger for to better highlight it. If you give me just 1 minute, I will show you an example of how the widget can look if you have from Trustpilot and Google.
Also, while you're doing that, just so everybody knows, you don't have to do all these things. You won't be doing all this programming that Alex is. Uh, Embed Social and Roomvo handles this for you. Okay. You guys don't have to do anything.
That's right. That's right.
That's
So
right. You
here,
just have to say you want it and we'll make it happen. We'll send you pricing. We'll make sure that we can get you set up very quickly, but it's hands off for you. You just let us know you want it and we'll take it from there.
that's correct. Here is how it can look. So here's on the first tab, you can see all the reviews. Then you can choose to see only Google the ones. Then here you will have Trustpilot, Facebook, Yelp if you want to switch between them. And here's also the logo, which will change when you add Trustpilot reviews and Yelp or maybe some other kind of reviews.
Beautiful.
Amazing. All right. It looks like we've covered all the questions in our polls. So I don't know if there's any other last minute questions that you guys want to get out there while we have Alex. I'll give you a minute or so to add those in. But if not, like I said, reach out to your Roomvo rep if you're interested in Embed Social, whether you have a Roomvo site or you don't. We're happy to help facilitate getting this set up for your current website. We will facilitate the creation of the account and the account management. You just let us know that you're ready to rock and we'll make it happen. If anybody wants a demo or has further questions, you know where to find us. But as always, we appreciate you taking the time to chat with us and learn more about the Embed Social platform and taking time out of your day to meet with us. It looks like, Alex, 2 questions have come in. So I want to make sure that we get to those as we're wrapping things up.
Okay.
So one person has asked, should the widget be applied on all major pages, such as like your homepage and your services page? Is there a best practice that you guys recommend?
The best solution is to display it on on your homepage, because that is the first page where people land and they can see the widget with the reviews. If it will be much better if it is a slider widget. But if you have product pages or service pages, I suggest to place the widget there, because it doesn't hurt to have more widgets on more pages. So slider on the home page, and then on your other product pages or service pages, you can choose whether you want to display slider or a badge or any other widget. But I recommend to display more, because when you display more, people will read more about your business. They will spend more time on your website, and this is important to Google, because they see how much time people spend on your website, and they will give you more better score.
Awesome. Okay. One last question for you, Alex. For those that are using Embed Social and they post or rather respond to reviews, can you pull those review responses into the widget as well? Or does it only show the initial review from the customer?
You have the option here. If you want to display only the initial review, you can do that. By default, it will only display the initial review. But if you want to have the response as well shown on your website in the widget, that can be done. Now, in these examples that I found quickly, we do not have that situation. They are displaying only the text. But if you want to display your response in the widget, that is possible as well. It will be shown here beneath the review.
That's great. Okay, that's all the questions that we have today. Again, Alex, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's like way past my bedtime over there, so I appreciate you joining us so late. Appreciate everybody for sticking around until the end. Reach out to me if you have any questions. You'll get an email from Zoom with my email. So if you've got any follow ups, feel free to just respond to that and I will get them. And again, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on our next Roomvo University webinar in December.